Hello and welcome to Info XYZ. Today we will be discussing some basic things to give up if you want to be a millionaire. Before we go any deeper, I would like you to comment down below, share, like and subscribe to this channel to get all the latest information available from news, entertainment, educational videos, financial tips, and so much more. Almost anyone has what it takes to become a millionaire, but only few end up becoming a millionaire. Like most things in life, success doesn't simply appear. If you want to become a millionaire, chances are, you're going to have to make some lifestyle changes and sacrifices. Here are some basic things rich people have given up. The first is to think big. The masses' major goal with money is to retire at 65 and hopefully have enough money to survive until they die. The world class, while often no more ambitious, set their sights on impacting the world with their wealth. Don't be afraid to think big. Ultimately, the average person has everything they need to make more money than they can spend. Start thinking like the rich do. If not you, then who? Secondly, don't be putting too much emphasis on saving. While wealthy people value the importance of saving and investing, they also recognize that the key to getting really rich is to focus on earning. Even in the midst of a cash flow crisis, the rich reject the nickel and dime thinking of the masses. They are the masters of focusing their mental energy where it belongs, on the big money. Don't be so focused on clipping coupons and living frugally, or you might miss major opportunities. Thirdly, don't rely on a steady paycheck. Average people choose to get paid based on a steady salary or hourly rate. Meanwhile, rich people choose to get paid based on results and are typically self-employed. It's not that there aren't world-class performers who punch a time clock for a paycheck, but for most this is the slowest path to prosperity, promoted as the safest. The great ones know self-employment is the fastest road to wealth. The fourth thing to do is not to have flexible deadlines. Money doesn't simply appear. If you want to build wealth, you have to have a clear goal, specific plan, and hard deadlines. The average person half-heartedly wants a lot of things. On the flip side, rich people wholeheartedly focus on one major goal at a time and set a deadline for its achievement. This is how self-made millionaires are created. The next thing to do is not to buy things you can't afford. The middle class is famous for living beyond their means. They're not spendthrifts, but they earn so little they have to spend it all in order to live a decent existence. Rather than spending everything they earn, the rich have multiple streams of income and pay themselves first. Instead of focusing on spending and saving, focus on how to earn more, invest a percentage, and spend the remainder any way you wish. Another thing to do is to focus less on your entertainment needs and more on your education. The rich would rather be educated than entertained. They appreciate the power of learning long after college or any formal education is over. Walk into a wealthy person's home and one of the first things you'll see is an extensive library of books they've used to educate themselves on how to become more successful. The middle class reads novels, tabloids, and entertainment magazines. The seventh thing to do is to avoid toxic relationships. Who you hang out with matters more than you may think. In fact, who you choose to surround yourself with could even affect your net worth. Successful people generally agree that consciousness is contagious, and that exposure to people who are more successful has the potential to expand your thinking and catapult your income. We become like the people we associate with, and that's why winners are attracted to winners. The 8 is to avoid nostalgia. Average people tend to long for the good old days. Meanwhile, rich people are busy dreaming of the future and are optimistic about what is to come. People who believe their best days are behind them rarely get rich, and often struggle with unhappiness and depression. Self-made millionaires get rich because they're willing to bet on themselves and project their dreams, goals, and ideas into an unknown future. The next thing is to not get comfortable. The average person wants to be comfortable. Rich people, on the other hand, are stimulated by uncertainty. Physical, psychological, and emotional comfort is the primary goal of the middle-class mindset. World-class thinkers learn early on that becoming a millionaire isn't easy and the need for comfort can be devastating. They learn to be comfortable while operating in a state of ongoing uncertainty. Another thing to do is to not be afraid. The great ones are operating at a level of consciousness where fear doesn't exist. At this level of thought, anything seems possible. Every dream that seems crazy to the masses looks surprisingly doable. To operate at this level, you have to be willing to leave your comfort zone, which is exactly what the richest people do. The last but not the least is to not have low expectations. While the middle class sets their financial expectations low so they're never disappointed, the rich set their expectations exceptionally high and are up for any challenge. No one would ever strike it rich and live their dreams without huge expectations. Ancient wisdom says you get what you expect, yet many people decide to limit their lives to middle-class mediocrity in an effort to protect themselves from failure. Once they set ambitious goals, they immediately start looking for ways to tackle them. Champions don't wait for things to happen, they make things happen. That's all there is for today. Hope this video was helpful. If not, please remember to subscribe to the channel for more videos. Also like, share and comment to help us improve on our contents for you. Stay safe and see you in our next video.